What is up, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists? Welcome to Chill with Pete, the coffee break catch-up series that you put on in the background, much like you do with On the Benches, the paint-alongs, except I'm not painting. I'm just sitting and I'm chilling out with a nice cup of coffee. I've got Millicano today. It's kind of like Americano, but it's not. But it tastes similar, and it's got a very distinct kind of nutty, almost flavour to it, and I really enjoy that. And it's decaf as well, so that's cool. Just made it, so I won't be drinking that just yet. But that's it. It's coffee break, catch up time. Catch you up on myself, my week, how's it been going, all that sort of stuff. Hobby wise, personal wise. Well, I don't know where to start really. Weather-wise, let's start weather-wise. The weather has been a bit crap, generalistically speaking. We've had a couple of good days, and on those days I was able to get a lot done. Things like painting my front doorstep and repairing part of the back wall in my courtyard. You know, things like that. You know, cementing it up and stuff like that. And it was really, really cool getting that done. Needed the hot weather to dry it out on both counts, so yeah, that was good. Now it's Monday today, on the time of recording this. It's Bank Holiday Monday, so yeah, time of recording Bank Holiday Monday, and I've really been looking forward to this Bank Holiday weekend. It's felt like it's been a long time coming. Yeah, it's felt like it's been a long time coming. Work has been crazy, yeah, overworked, understaffed, the usual, you know, the usual box of tricks there on that one. So I won't go into that too much, but yeah, all is good. Other than that, you guys know, hobby-wise, that I've been heavily investing into my World of Darkness series. I don't know if you can see it there, but it's on my shelf there anyway. Majority of them. And last night, I'll talk about last night. I've done another video about it, actually, a whole video on it. I had a great role-playing session last night, and it was a solo. It was a solo session, but it was a solo session with a difference because the game was being run for me. I was playing Werewolf the Apocalypse, 3rd edition, because I've got the choice of playing 1st, 2nd, 3rd or 5th at the moment. I don't have the 4th edition, but anyway, yes. So I was playing 3rd edition, and GPT was running the game for me. Knows all the rules, all the additions, makes all the adjustments necessary, and yeah, it was telling me what I needed to roll and when to roll dice, and what I had the option of rolling for my opponents, or it could randomly generate the scores for me, and it would work out what happened and for all the combat. So it's very exciting stuff. I had a very, very good one shot. It was a test game. I was curious, and I've been curious for some time now to see how ChatGPT could run or help me in my solo endeavors when it comes to role playing. I mean, I knew it could help me, like, come up with cool scenarios and plots and things like that, but to actually take the helm, run the game, direct my story was fantastic. It far exceeded my expectations, let's just say that. Anyway, I've done a video about it as a new tool to use in solo, so that one will be up sometime as well, I'm sure. Yeah, so that's it. The role playing. Excuse me, I'm still getting over this. Do you know I had the chest infection about 5 months ago? I still haven't fully recovered from it. That's how bad it's been. There you go. So I haven't painted much at all. I haven't painted not a dicky bird this weekend. But you can't do it all in one go. You either do role playing or you do something else. You choose what you do with your time. So I've been doing the role playing stuff because I really, really wanted to do some of that. Now I will get back to painting probably next time. because there's other stuff I want to do. I want to try, see how ChatGPT can help me with Call of Cthulhu. No, it's not as familiar with the Call of Cthulhu. It seems funny talking about it, almost as if it's a real person. I know it's not, but it's not as familiar with the rules as it is with the World of Darkness games. But there's a reason for that. You can head on over to my other video if you want to know the reason for that. Why it knows the rules of World of Darkness, not like D&D or Call of Cthulhu or anything like that. So yeah, no. But I want to take a less dependent route with it anyway. I was just being lazy last night, seeing how far I could push it to see what it could actually do for me. So I was able to play a game on my own with just a pencil and my character sheet and some dice. I didn't need any oracles or decks of cards or anything else. ChatGPT did it all. It took care of everything. Even did dialogue for NPCs and everything. I had it on voice mode, so it was talking to me and I was talking back, and yeah, it was really, really cool. But I don't want to use it. I don't want it to become like a crutch. I want it to just be an aid to my role playing, and occasionally maybe run a game for me. Perhaps to run a game for a few of us if we wanted as well. I might use it in videos though, moving forwards. Maybe I'll see how it goes. I may use it in videos. I've always thought, well, other than like old role playing and acting out the characters, like Dwarves of Fangorn, that kind of thing, how else could I get a video worthy game on film or on video? And I think using ChatGPT would be one way of doing that, because it could set the scene. I could perhaps read it over again to the viewers, and almost together we could think about, I could talk out loud my thoughts, where I'm progressing, what I want to do next, input that in and see what happens next in the story, that kind of thing. I'm still getting used to the nuances of ChatGPT and how it works in relation to role-playing games. Once you get your head around it, make sure you tell it what edition you're playing, make sure you tell it you want it to be dice rolling in, as opposed to just purely narrative based. Once you tell it all that, tell it what elements you want definitely to incorporate into the game. Like, for instance, I'm playing Werewolf, right? But I wanted it to have an element of vampire in it as well. And I wanted the mystery, I wanted murder, and I wanted, a few things, different things. And it incorporated all of those in flawlessly. It just did. Absolutely brilliant. Can't fault it for that. Yeah, so I might use it to run games, for groups as well. I'll just, it's such a handy tool, and and who knows what the future's going to bring with ChatGPT as well, and things like ChatGPT, other AI chatbots. I suspect once they get to know how popular it is and how much people are using them for gaming, I suspect heavily that they will specialise and do specialised gaming ones that you can buy and subscribe to, that kind of thing. I mean, that kind of makes sense in our commercial world, doesn't it? But I mean, I was playing the free version quite flawlessly. Absolutely brilliant. I'm just going to enjoy it for as long as I can. Yeah, so I haven't bought any models for a long time. Well, I say I haven't bought any models. I have the odd 3D printed one that I come across and decide to buy because I like the look of, and I want to paint. I've got a couple of werewolves on the go, and that's, they're 3D printed. Yeah, so I'm going to try a sip of coffee, so bear with me. Still a little bit hot. So today, the sun is out today. It's been out today. The sun is setting, and it's kind of cool. I don't have the same sort of Sunday feelings that I do. And a normal week, come Sunday, I've got these what I call Sunday feelings. And I'm like, oh no, I've got to work tomorrow, and I can't sleep very well that night, and all this, that, and the other. But today's Monday, so it's kind of like the first day of the week gone. But I would imagine, have Sunday feelings, or in this case, Monday feelings. But I don't have any worries like that at all. I know the next couple of weeks for me in work is going to be tough because we're understaffed. I know it's going to be tough, so I know tomorrow's going to be a tough day. I've got a lot of meetings tomorrow, and yeah, it's going to be a struggle to juggle time and things like that. But, you know, it's okay. I've had a good weekend. It's amazing, isn't it, what a little bit of time off does for you? An extra day off. Lovely, lovely. Oh, we discovered a new place to go today, my wife and I. It's called the Mariners Hotel on the Esplanade, just on the seafront of Seaton there, where non-residents can go into the bar. They can drink and they can order food as well. And we've booked a table for the near future. We're going to try that out. So we tried it out for drinks. Nice little bar. We sat outside anyway because it was a lovely day. And yeah, we decided to book a table for food as well. Up when my brother-in-law comes up for his birthday weekend, so we're going to do that. I've got so much cool stuff ahead for me. It's just the time, they're trying to juggle time into what I'm going to do, because I've got all my Dungeons and Dragons board games here to start playing at some point. I've got the Castle Ravenloft, I've got Wrath of Shardallan, I've got the Legend of Drizzt games there to play, and they're solo games as well, so they're going to fit beautifully into the channel. I've got a whole plethora down here of Alien material, the Alien RPG game. I've got quite a bit of Call of Cthulhu stuff. I've got a little bit of The One Ring and a little bit of Blade Runner. I mean, there's probably another Blade Runner supplement out that I need to get my hands on. I just haven't got around to it yet. But yeah, so I've been searching for a lot of the Old World of Darkness game books, because I played Vampire 2nd edition, Werewolf first and third, maybe. I don't know, it was all kind of incorporated into it. The game mechanics was so similar, it was easy to incorporate in. Anyway, but I've got the 5th edition Werewolf rulebook as well. I'm going to start reading that. It's just all this reading material I've got, and it's, I've got the time. I've got to have the time to do it. So I'm just looking at the battery level, making sure it's okay. Yes, we're okay. I think it's time for a sip of coffee. Look, I've got all these board games here to. I've still got the cellophane on. Adventure Begins, D&D, Lord of the Rings, Adventures of Mount Doom. So cool. And I've got all my Warhammer books up there. I have been able to sort my shelves out a bit. Still needs more to do yet. I've got my nostalgia shelves to do as well, and that's going to take a lot of time and patience and effort. But getting this area done here was a big step, a huge step to getting that done, and that's enabled me to get this little area where I'm sitting now talking to you, and that's really cool. The coffee is starting to cool down now, so it shouldn't be too long. Now he says approaching 15 minutes. Sorry about that. I know they end up going on for about 20 minutes or more, don't they? They were, I've said it many times, these videos originally were for when I was too poorly to do normal hobby content, weren't they? Because I've got MS, and some days back in the early days I was too poorly to do anything other than sit in bed. I was bedridden for a while. Just make videos about talk about the things and games I love so much. And I still love Warhammer. I've still got loads of it there. I'm just not as, how can I phrase it? I'm not as enslaved buy it as much as I was. I'm just enjoying it for what it is, as and when. Because, again, when I've got more time, I shall be setting up small skirmish gaming tables and filming maybe scenarios, or filming how a certain rule works, just to play it out to see for myself. There's fairly big Warhammer gaming scene here in Seaton. It looks like, it's quite popular, down at my gaming store. And yeah, it's like I just haven't had the time to get involved in any of that. I haven't had the time to get involved in any of the RPG stuff. There's a big role-playing scene here as well. And who would have thought that? I would never have thought that in a million years. But what I find incredible is Seaton it's a small seaside town, right? Small. It's like a needle in a haystack in the world. It's a small dot in a vast, vast ocean. And yet, Games Workshop has a big presence here. It's not even a city, and yet here they do have a big presence. And if they can reach the likes of me here, I mean, they've got an amazing business model for Games Workshop, haven't they? If they could do that, I mean, worldwide, kind of blows my mind a bit. Talking of minds, I've been watching Endeavour a lot recently because I've got a couple of seasons of that. Really, really enjoying it. I think the two things that impress me the most about it, because if you don't know, Endeavour is kind of like a forerunner to Inspector Morse. It's Morse before he became Inspector, so he's just a DC in Endeavour. And if you wonder why it's called Endeavour, Endeavour is his first name. Strange, I know, but yeah. So I love the way it's filmed. Every car must come from a museum because it's like set in the 60s or something, and it's just got the 60s feel to it, the vibe, and the characters, portrayed by obviously different younger actors, have got all the nuances and character traits of the ones that appear in later series, like of Morse and things, like like Superintendent Strange and things like that. I think he's called Superintendent. I think he's Superintendent. I can't remember. Anyway, the boss in Inspector Morse is called Strange, but you see him in Endeavour as he starts off as just a police constable, and Endeavour's a bit more senior than he is, so he orders him about for different things. Not orders him about, but he's kind of his superior in certain aspects, and obviously he supersedes Morse, gets promoted before he does, and climbs the ladder quicker, because all Morse is interested in is solving the crimes. He's not interested in the politics and the promotions of his job. He just wants to get the crimes solved. He loves puzzles, that's his thing. Oh, I'm hoping this video won't go on too much longer, primarily to reduce the upload time, because I'm filming in a standard resolution, so it's going to take longer to upload. I didn't think about that. Hey ho, that's okay, that's no problem. I've got a light here which shines down on me here, and I'm thinking of getting another one for the other side, which would do the same, or I could put it over there, who knows. Oh yeah, that might be quite good on either side. That would be good actually, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think that might work better actually. Thinking about it, and try not to look into the lights too much, don't want to get blinded. Had a lovely roast dinner yesterday. We got from the butchers. We got some belly pork slices. It was gorgeous. Have some beautiful food here in Seaton. We eat so much better. The quality of food here is so much better than the pre-production supermarket stuff we used to eat, or fast food stuff. I mean, you say fast food. I mean, we eat out here a lot, but they all utilize like the local sources, like the local butchers, the local farms, things like that, which is really, really cool. And everything is just, you know, so much, I don't know, feels fresher. I don't know, I can't put a word on it. You know, it just, you know, you buy your carrots and they're all, you know, odd shapes and sizes, and that they're not all like uniform like they are when you get them in the supermarket. And you buy your potatoes, you got to wash them off like the old days. You know, it's good. I like that. I enjoy that. Seen a lot of dogs out and about today. We went out for breakfast. Mrs. Minnie was writing her latest book today, which is she's found her mojo again, so she's on the next book, progressing really, really well with it. I'm gonna have to get my finger out and start the editing process soon, I think, because once she's finished it, that's when I will need to start doing the editing. Start the editing process, I should say. Start the second draft. That's going to be pretty incredible. It's very exciting stuff. So all in all, yeah, the future looks good. Putting it out there. She's going to be doing a book display in one of the local shops here, just around the corner actually. Is it next month? Yeah, next month I think she's going to be doing that, and then so that's going to be pretty exciting too. So going to get some, hopefully going to get some sales from that. You know, that's the plan anyway, hoping. And that, my friends, brings me to the end of this video. It's been a pleasure. I always enjoy the chill sessions we have. Chill with Pete's. It's a really, really great series. I really enjoy it, and thank you for joining me. If you're new to this series, thank you again. You can watch the old videos and see how it's changed over the years and the sort of topics I've spoken about in the past, and you'll see a whole range of different stuff. So you're like, what is he on about this week? Yeah, so thank you. Do remember, all brushes lead to war. Do like, share, subscribe, all that other good YouTube stuff. Hopefully, I'll see you on another video, my friends. Have a great day. See you around. Bye for now. Bye-bye.